fear. It's something we've all felt at some point. But here's the thing. Fear today isn't just about being scared of the dark or a bad outcome. In 2025, fear is about uncertainty. It's about the risks we take, the unknown paths we walk, and the challenges we face every day. But what if I told you that fear isn't your enemy? In fact, it could be your greatest ally. Stick with me, and let's talk about how you can turn fear into fuel to live your best life. Hey everyone, welcome to Deep Path. This is the space where we dive deep into life's toughest questions and share tools to help you grow, stay motivated, and make meaningful changes. Today's topic is fear. It's powerful, it's everywhere, and we're going to unpack how you can not just deal with it, but actually use it to your advantage, especially in 2025. Let's get started. Let's take a moment to really think about fear. It's not just a random feeling that shows up. It's a biological response. It's your mind and body trying to protect you from danger. But here's the twist. In 2025, fear doesn't always come from obvious things like physical danger. It could be a quiet worry about your career, your relationships, or your future. Fear can show up as self-doubt, procrastination, or even that voice in your head telling you, "What if you fail?" But here's the truth. Fear doesn't have to hold you back. Once you understand it, you can take control. So why is fear so much more intense these days? It's because the world around us is changing so fast. Think about it. New technologies like AI, unpredictable global events, and the pressure to constantly succeed have made fear more complicated than ever. Maybe you're worried about losing your job to technology or feeling overwhelmed by how quickly the world is moving. But let me tell you something. Fear itself isn't the problem. The real issue is how you respond to it. You've got the power to change. Here's a perspective shift for you. Fear can actually be useful. Crazy, right? But it's true. Fear is like an alarm. It's your mind's way of pointing out something important. The first step to overcoming it is awareness. Ask yourself, what exactly am I afraid of? Once you know that, you can start using that fear as a motivation. Instead of letting it paralyze you, let it push you forward. Fear isn't a wall. It's a sign that growth is on the other side. Okay, let's get into the practical stuff. How can you actually deal with fear? First, start small. Fear feels huge when you let it sit in your head. So take one small step toward the thing that scares you. Each step makes it smaller. Second, change how you see fear. Instead of seeing it as a reason to stop, think of it as proof that you're stepping out of your comfort zone. That's where growth happens. And finally, find your people. Surround yourself with those who believe in you, cheer for you, and remind you that you're capable of so much more than you think. Let's talk about a fear we all have: failure. Nobody likes failing, but here's the thing. Failure isn't the end, it's feedback. Every time you fail, you learn something new. It's just part of the process. Think about it. Every successful person you know has failed more times than they can count. What makes them different is they didn't stop. They saw failure as a stepping stone, not a dead end. So, the next time you're scared of failing, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? That's where the real growth happens. If there's one thing I want you to remember, it's this. Fear can be a great motivator. Think about it. Fear gives you energy, focus, and a sense of urgency. Instead of running away from it, use it. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Then make a plan to deal with that while still moving forward. The moment you face fear head-on, it loses its power. And when you use it to drive you, it can take you further than you ever imagined. At the end of the day, fear is something we all face. But in 2025, we have the tools and the mindset to use it to our advantage. Don't let fear hold you back. Let it guide you, teach you, and make you stronger. If this video gave you even one new idea or perspective, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Deep Path. Let's help more people turn their fears into strength. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay fearless.